Rich for the
Ladies and
introductions.
gentlemen, introducing first, standing to my right, the challenger. He weighs in this evening at 272 pounds. He is a former NWA World Heavyweight Champion, as well as a former NWA Anarchy Heavyweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mikael Judas! And his opponent standing to my left. He's being accompanied to ringside by agent attorney Jeff G. Bailey. He weighs in this evening at 265 pounds. Hailing from Atlanta, Georgia, he is your reigning and defending NWA Anarchy Heavyweight Champion, the Universal Soldier, Shatter!
As referee, Brent Wiley displays the Anarchy Heavyweight title. Quick tail of the tape. The Universal Soldier Shatter checks in at 265 pounds. He stands 6'5". Mikael Judas has a 3-inch height advantage at 6'8". He has a 7-pound weight advantage at 272, and that amounts to absolutely nothing in the grand scheme of things, because you are looking at two men cut from virtually the same mold, and you have one of those men led to the ring by Jeff G. Bailey.
Greg Hunter, I know I've said it before, but I remember saying that when I first saw this Shatter guy, he did bear some of the kind of same resemblance to Mikael Judas back when we knew him as Michael Adrian. Mikael Judas came back from Puerto Rico a different man. This is not the same Michael Adrian that we knew back when he was Anarchy Heavyweight Champion. He's become more brutal, which is scary. He's become more deadly, which is scary. But one thing that's for sure, if anybody knows Mikael Judas, it is Jeff G. Bailey. And there's no doubt in my mind that Shatter has been fed the knowledge that Jeff G. Bailey has of a man that he managed for well over 3 years.
But what you said raises an interesting question. Jeff G. Bailey led Michael Adrian to the Anarchy Heavyweight title. He did not lead Mikael Judas. This is, in many ways, literally a different man. This man went to Puerto Rico, wrestled for the International Wrestling Association, and won their version of the world's heavyweight title. He did so on his own. No Jeff G. Bailey in tow. Has the man throttled now, and Shatter quickly looks for the safety of the ropes.
Well, you know, maybe Jeff G. Bailey wasn't there physically, but there's no doubt in my mind that spiritually that Jeff G. Bailey was there. Everything that Mikael Judas has accomplished in his career, he owes to Jeff G. Bailey.
That is a very disputable point. The point we can make is this. Shatter is an incredible athlete. He is the NWA Anarchy Heavyweight Champion in his rookie year. Right now, he finds himself brought in the hard way by Mikael Judas. Shatter is an impressive physical specimen. I will give him the strength edge against Judas. I would give Judas speed and agility, which is very unusual, edges that this man is probably not accustomed to having. Judas, big clothesline from behind, levels the Anarchy champion. Shatter has many great physical gifts. He has the experience of Jeff G. Bailey at ringside. But Mikael Judas is very much an unpredictable element. And let us bring this to mention. Shatter, as he causes Mikael Judas to tumble out of the high rent district, Shatter, who did not take a back step to anyone, did not stop for anyone at any point in time. He did not back down from Iceberg, from any members of the Rejects, from the Strong Style Psycho Tank, anyone. It was a week ago in this building in tag team competition. He stopped for Mikael Judas, rather.
Well, you know, one other point that I was going to bring up that's very interesting and how surreal this whole situation is. Mikael Judas had been in the NWA arena for some 6 years before going to Puerto Rico. He had never heard the cheer of the fans. He had never had the fans behind him. He comes back, all of a sudden, he feels that Jeff G. Bailey somehow cheated him out of something. I don't know what. The fans are getting behind this guy. It's so surreal here to think that the fans would be behind Mikael Judas.
I don't think it's that surreal. Jeff G. Bailey enacted very much a we need you when we need you, don't call us, we'll call you policy on Mikael Judas. He did not call on the services of the man we once called the one-man mafia until he needed someone to face the rejects. And right now, he has orchestrated numerous attempts and has certainly put together the strategy for Shatter against Mikael Judas here tonight.
Greg Hunter, you know my argument for that is, who needs a one-man mafia when you have the one-man walking genocide on your team? You bring him out when you need him. Who cares? He was down in Puerto Rico taking care of the elite business. He was okay with that. Then all of a sudden, I'm thinking maybe it was Jeff Lewis got into this man's ear and fed him all these lies, all this propaganda about Jeff G. Bailey, and kind of changed him a little bit.
Well, let me ask you another quick question as Mikael Judas delivers numerous boots here to the midsection of Shatter. Let me ask you this question. Jeff G. Bailey is a man who, despite the fact that he is not a competitor, he has been in this sport for so long, has such a wealth of knowledge that I've never seen the man truly intimidated or frightened of anyone until he locked eyes with Mikael Judas as an enemy instead of an ally. That kind of reaction tells me that perhaps, a big DDT, that perhaps Jeff G. Bailey is worried about his heavyweight champion here tonight, and frankly, he should be.
Well, you know, and I'll probably give you that. I'll agree with you. There has to be a little bit of, you know, worriness there among, you know, from Jeff G. Bailey. I mean, whenever you send a champion that's a rookie champion in there against a grizzled veteran like Mikael Judas, a guy who's been to the mountaintop before, of course you're going to worry. It's one of those things. You know your guy's good enough, but do you think he's good enough for that one moment in time to overtake a former champion? That's a common knowledge thing. Do I think he's actually worried about Mikael Judas? Not in the least.
All right, now, the Universal Soldier, Shatter, your Anarchy Heavyweight Champion, going for the cover. 1, 2, only a 2 count, assaulting the back of Mikael Judas. And I am certain, and now this reverse chin lock with that knee positioned squarely between the shoulder blades. This also works over the back as well as the neck and cutting off the air supply, depriving someone of their oxygen. I'm sure attacking the back aside from certainly being a very, very good way to prepare someone for the post-traumatic stress disorder, the PTSD. It is also a very good way to keep someone from lifting you up in El Crucifijo, the crucifix powerbomb of Mikael Judas.
Well, I mean, I got to hand it to Shatter here. I mean, first of all, this is the guy to hand Iceberg his first pinfall loss in one-on-one competition here in NWA Anarchy. Mikael Judas has looked a little worse for wear against Shatter. I mean, this guy is for real.
Shatter just punched the ring post. Mikael Judas getting out of the way, and now posts Shatter here in the corner nearest us. Mikael Judas returns to the ring and quickly comes back out after the Universal Soldier. He knows you cannot win the Anarchy Heavyweight title by way of countout. Mikael Judas won his Anarchy Heavyweight Championship at the very first Supercard event ever held by NWA Anarchy, Hostile Environment 2005, inside a steel cage against Corey Chavis, a man now under the tutelage of Jeff G. Bailey. Right now, he is attempting to defeat another man under the tutelage of Jeff G. Bailey in the Universal Soldier, but he is letting himself be distracted. He is allowing the heavyweight champion to recover, and recover is exactly what Shatter is doing, now punishing the challenger to his heavyweight title. Big scoop and a slam by the heavyweight champ off the ropes, sets up, big fist drop.
Well, Greg Hunter, you don't become an Anarchy Heavyweight Champion just by collecting the box tops off of cereal boxes. You got to actually get in there. You got to be in great physical shape. You got to be in great mental shape to be an Anarchy Heavyweight Champion. And, you know, it doesn't hurt to have the guidance of Jeff G. Bailey at ringside with you. The thing about it is, do I think that Mikael Judas has all those qualities? I'm going to shock you and say yes.
Well, right now, one quality that the man I don't believe has is patience, because he is allowing the crowd to rattle him. The crowd with the chant of "Shatter sucks." It distracted him. It got inside his head. That is a rookie mistake made by a rookie champion at this point in time. And when you are the heavyweight champion, you are facing the very best that Anarchy and the NWA have to offer. You can't make rookie mistakes. Elbow, crash, and burn as Shatter leaves his ground and pound offense for the high red district to disastrous results. Mikael Judas has him up. Irish whip reverse. Judas off the near side. Boot. Telegraph the back body drop attempt, but a spine buster as Judas charged in. Cover, 2, and only a 2 count, says referee Brent Wiley.
Well, Greg Hunter, as you pointed out, Mikael Judas was a former IWA World Heavyweight Champion. And a feat that's, you know, just amazing for anybody to go down to Puerto Rico your first time around and take that IWA World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, wait a minute. Perhaps setting up for PTSD. His patented power bomb. Mikael Judas fights out of it. Big back body drop. Mikael Judas had that move well scouted. And now the two men, same idea. Right hands simultaneously, and now literally holding each other up there for a moment as both men crumble under the impact of that reciprocal right hands.
Well, Greg Hunter, this is a very bad situation to be in for the Anarchy Heavyweight or for Mikael Judas, the former Anarchy Heavyweight Champion.
Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. He just slipped something. Jeff G. Bailey, second time tonight, he just passed something to Shatter. Did you see that?
No.
I swear I saw him pass something off.
You know what, Greg Hunter? You need to get your eyes checked.
Well, maybe I do. I don't know. It certainly looked that way to me, and I wouldn't put it past Jeff G. Bailey if he did.
No, I mean, why do you got to go and, you know, smudge a guy like Jeff G. Bailey's name? Why do you got to besmirch him?
Besmirch. That's a big word for you, JJ. Look, the bottom line is, everybody knows Jeff G. Bailey would do anything, and I do mean anything, to keep the Anarchy Heavyweight title in his stable. Mikael Judas, big clothesline, and a big boot. Good Lord. He might have taken Shatter's complete face off. Right there. Jeff G. Bailey backing up all the way to the entrance ramp.
Now, you talk about rookie mistakes. Mikael Judas is no rookie, but took his attention off for just a moment to pay attention to Jeff G. Bailey.
Oh, wait a minute. Looking for El Crucifejo, perhaps. He has him up. He didn't get all of that he might have liked. Did not get him up in position, did not get maximum impact, if that was indeed his plan. Judas up top. Judas, major league impact on the Anarchy Heavyweight Champion. And now bring Shatter up. And now perhaps looking for El Crucifejo. His crucifix power bomb. He's got him up. And Shatter fights down, but collides with referee Brent Wiley in the attempt. Shatter. Oh, whoa. A red mist out of Mikael Judas. Judas, boom, choke slam, and no referee. What in the world?
Mikael Judas made it out.
Jeff G. Bailey is calling for the troops. And now, the monster, the human holocaust abomination hits the ring and hits Mikael Judas.
Here we go.
He's got him set up. Final solution. I told you he would do absolutely anything to keep this heavyweight title. We saw him slip a roll of nickels to Corey Chavis earlier tonight and now calls in the monster. Not like this. Come on, good grief. Oh, whoa! Mikael Judas kicked out.
Are you kidding me? That was the slowest count I've ever seen from Brent Wiley.
Brent Wiley just got smashed by Shatter just a few moments ago. If his headlights are dimmed, who can blame him? Now Shatter hauls up Mikael Judas, PTSD, his power bomb, and now Bailey screaming directions. Mikael Judas looks like dead weight here, folks. Calling for it again, hauls him up. A post-traumatic stress disorder, not once, but twice, two. Nobody's gonna get up from that.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, and still the NWA Anarchy Heavyweight Champion, Shatter!